Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This short little episode, we throw some tow hooks on the old Chevy, and we do a little bit of tinkering on that EDELBROCK carburetor. Stay tuned. Okay, so a little bit of a backstory here. If you watched previous videos about 3-4 months ago when I first fired the old truck up and brought her home from the farm, didn't go quite as planned. Ended up stranded on the side of the highway, blown head gaskets. So no big deal. Weren't too far from home. Just had to get towed home. One issue, I crawled under the truck and there wasn't really any good spot to hook onto. Two-wheel drive Chevy, so I didn't want to hook onto any suspension parts or anything like that. The truck's still factory height, I guess, but it's fairly low to the ground. So I said, screw it, whatever. If you wreck the bumper, replace it. So we just ran the strap and chain right around the front bumper and went slow on the way home. No problem, not a big deal. But after that, I went on the old interwebs and started Googling like tow hooks for these trucks. Anyone that has factory ones they want to sell, like want arm and a leg for them. I don't know, like I'm not restoring this to factory specs, so I don't really care. But I found on engineeredvintage.com, they got a bunch of cool parts for the old Squarebody Chevys, hidden behind the bumper tow hooks, behind the bumper like winch mounts, all that kind of stuff. So there's lots of cool stuff there. So I picked up a set of the tow hooks, and we'll get them put on here now. I'll show you what we're looking at. Okay, so this is what I have here, and I apologize for the wind noise. It is very, very windy today. Anyways, this is the product that came. I got two of these, and these are the engineered vintage tow hooks. They mount up right to the frame behind the front bumper. Nice hidden, sleek look. Yeah, like the front of the bumper will come to about here. This portion will hang down. So we'll get these installed. Two-wheel drive frames. I think only two of the 3 holes will be in the frame. So the instructions say you got to drill out the 3rd hole. Not a big deal. These should bolt right up to a 4x4 frame though. So we'll get at her. So this is what we have. I just have them mocked up right now. So everything's just in there loose. But you can see how low they hang down there. Pretty good fitment and good product. Okay, I'll just get them tightened up. Finish this part of the video. So this here is the finished product, and you can see that you can hang 3/4 inch shackles from there. Obviously won't keep those on all the time. Take them off, throw them in the toolbox, behind the seat, under the seat, wherever you want. But that is how the engineered vintage tow hooks for your Squarebody Chevy or GM trucks look, how they mount up. Thanks for watching this portion. We'll get on to the carburetor next. Alright, so this portion of the video we are going to be replacing the electric choke and cap on this EDELBROCK carburetor. Picked up this kit here. It's basically just a brand new electric choke assembly. Now, there's nothing wrong with the choke with this carburetor. It works fine. My issue is I came out to the truck one day and I was like, oh, I'll play with the choke on this thing a little bit. Truck hadn't ran in 2 or 3 days. As soon as I touched the choke, it like burnt my fingers. It was like piping hot. And I was like, what is going on there? Couldn't figure it out. I do have the wires ran correctly. Like this is keyed power, so ground keyed power. I brought the test light out. There is no power here right now when the key's turned off. But I did a little reading online, and they say that these chokes can short out inside sometimes. So then you have like a positive and negative touching constantly, heating these up the entire time. And it also makes sense. After I got the engine rebuilt in this, I drove it to work. Truck sits for a full 7 days not running while I'm working, and I went to fire it up, dead battery. I've never had a dead battery situation with this truck since I've owned it, and I couldn't figure out why. And the only thing I've changed is I put that EDELBROCK carb on. You see I ripped that off the old blue parts truck there. So leads me to believe, even when the key's off, positive and negative, something's shorting out inside here, heating that up and killing my battery. So I'm gonna rip that old one off, throw a new one on, see if that fixes anything. Like I said, choke works fine. Truck starts, like 2 pumps of the gas, hit the key, fires right up. Even when it's cold out this morning and fired right up, not an issue. So everything's adjusted there, but something inside might be a little off. So just gonna replace that quick and we'll go from there. So, new electric choke assembly is installed. I'll show you the old one. Like, I don't know, this metal strip in here seems kind of close together. The newer one, there's spacing between the coils, so thinking that it's touching when the truck is not turned on. So I don't know. I'll keep this anyways, spare parts, whatever. But we'll go for a start here and see if this works good. Guys, thanks for tuning in to this short little video. It wasn't very entertaining, but I got lots more on the Chevy here. We got some interior parts. Rip out the old seat, floor, and replace that dash. Gonna put an updated seat in here, new vinyl flooring, armrests, all that good stuff. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, notification bell, and stay tuned to all my updates. Thanks for watching.